Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another edition of Horrific Venoms, Alphabet of Doom. This is the weekly series I do with my very good friend, Last Venom 76, where we are working our way through the alphabet. We're on letter T. He is going to give you a martial arts masterpiece, and I am here with a horror recommendation. For T this week, I picked Them. Now, Them is a 1954 film which runs approximately 94 minutes and is directed by Gordon Douglas, who unfortunately passed away on September 29th, 1993 at the age of 85. Now, he had done They Called Me Mr. Tibbs, which I actually really like that movie. Bad impression, good movie. In Like Flint, and Skullduggery. Now this stars James Whitmore as Sergeant Ben Peterson. He passed away on February the 6th, 2009 at the age of 87. Now he was in The Shawshank Redemption, Tora Tora Tora, and Planet of the Apes. He was in makeup in Planet of the Apes though. We have Edmund Green as Dr. Harold Medford. He passed away on September the 6th, 1954, at the age of 81. He was actually Santa Claus in A Miracle on 34th Street, the original, Pride and Prejudice, and The Trouble with Harry. And we have Joan Weldon as Dr. Patricia Medford. She was in Day of the Bad Man and Home Before Dark. Now, some interesting things about the film. The viewer never sees more than 3 ants at any one time. That is all that was constructed. And the flamethrowers that were used were standard World War II weapons and were handled or loaned by the U.S. Army. The actors handling the weapons were World War II combat veterans who used them in battle. Them is a really, really fun movie. To me, it's one of the better giant monster movies of its time. It is about giant ants, and basically where they set off the atomic bomb, some of the ants got radiated and grew to enormous size. Now, Dr. Harold Medford and his daughter, Dr. Patricia Medford, they are kind of researching ants at the time. So when they're called in, they basically give the army and the police everything they need to know about how ants reproduce, about how they make their ant hills, what happens when the queens hatch, and that's where you get into some issues with this film. When they clear out the very first nest, some queens hatch and make a nest somewhere else. This movie is brilliant. It's a lot of fun. The ants, while they're kind of hokey by today's standards, they really looked cool. Because I've actually seen this movie several times, and I remember when I was younger, the ants were kind of scary. And they emit this high-pitched squealing, which is very unsettling. So that's it. That's my pick for this week. Them for T. And don't forget to check out Last Venom 76 for part 1 of Horrific Venoms, Alphabet of Doom. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.